So that's whenever a couple people told me, no, because of your health insurance, or like people only get married once a year. It's not sustainable. It's a once in a lifetime thing. And yeah, I just didn't go to work the next day, and I put all my all into this. So like our social media, that's a big my doing. I mean, I built our website, like all this spare time I had, I put it into the business, and it's paid off times 10. So it was kind of nice to, I hope people, oh, and also from my hometown, I had a lot of people doubt me. So I always love on our website, you can see like the town that they're looking from. And if it's my hometown in Pennsylvania, I'm like, hi, I hope you see me.
Welcome to DFW Grit. I'm Dr. James Taylor, and I'm your host, and this is more than just a podcast. We dive into the stories of the movers, the shakers, the small business owners, the entrepreneurs, right here in the DFW Metroplex. This is your home for authentic, real stories that prove what happens when you don't back down. Let's get to work. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Dr. Taylor back with another episode of DFW Grit. Today, joined by Amber and Tess of 2Girls1Brush, just about to enter their very own studio. Very own studio, very own building. How do you want to say it? Building. So, you guys reached out to me, I think it was via a Facebook group, if I remember right, or a Facebook post, something like that. And this is how I get all of these interviews, is literally just reaching out on all of our, our neighborhood pages and stuff like that. Because I was telling you guys before the show, like this is fun for me. This is a wonderful little creative outlet, but also just a way to help promote to other local businesses.
I love it.
And I love these stories. Again, we're talking offset, if you will. What did you do before you did makeup? Let's start there. Because it's not even close to makeup.
Yours
or, yeah, at least yours isn't.
I never would have dreamed that I would have been in this field at all. It was just a hobby, something I enjoyed. And then like I said, I did dementia care. I did Carvana, just entry-level jobs. And then this was on the side. And then I started calling off for the weekend of those jobs. And then I started asking people, do you think I could make this jump? And a lot of people told me no. A few people told me yes. So then I had to prove those people wrong and do the jump. And then I found Tess.
Oh, so you guys didn't know each other before this stuff started?
Nope. No.
Okay.
Nope.
So give me your your pre-makeup spiel.
So I am not a jumper. I have worked in child welfare for 15 years. And prior to that, I went to grad school. I have a bachelor's and a master's, and got a little bit bored and doing the same thing over and over again. I promoted at my job, and so it gave me a little bit more time freedom, not working overtime so much. And so I was also doing this on the side kind of for fun, and then fell in each other's lap.
So did you guys meet at like a
wedding?
A wedding? Like
Yep.
you were there for brows, you were there for lips, or what?
And hair, makeup.
Okay.
Yeah.
She didn't say anything to me other than I told her, hey, I like your cardigan. And she said, thanks, torrid. And then that was it. That was the only words we spoke to each other at that wedding.
Well, I had done my best friend's wedding the year prior, so 2019. And I had always loved makeup. My grandma got me into makeup. My mom doesn't know how to do a lot of makeup, and so that's where I got that from. And I had wanted something on the side to kind of make just a little bit more money. And so I did a friend's wedding, then I did another friend's wedding, and my first paid wedding ever was the wedding that I met Amber at. And so I didn't speak to her, not because I was being a bitch, but because I was intimidated. I said I didn't know her. So
she didn't know I was a baby artist either.
Yeah. So I thought this established artist is going to know that I'm an imposter.
Dude, it is wild. If I could share one, I like to think I'm really good at reading people, and you totally look like someone who would just go, thanks, Torrid. And I say that with love. It's like, but you look like a type. But like literally, like even, I've been a doctor of chiropractic for 12 years, and still like I've been a chiropractor. I played rugby, and I don't know if you guys know, we used to have a professional rugby team here.
Oh.
And I was their chiropractor, and I went in.
Nice.
And thank you. And They had a physical therapist there who was doing athletic training stuff, and I was the same way. At that point in time, I'd been in practice for a decade. But I was like, oh, here's the team trainer.
Yeah.
And then like I find out like halfway through the season that he's literally in his first year of like he just graduated.
Yeah.
But the same thing, like
Yeah.
he's here too. He's this established thing. Again, not taking anything away from your skill. So you gave some sort of vibe where like you knew what you're doing.
Entrepreneurship is a lot of fake it till you make it.
It is. Yeah. And then like you find yourself in a situation where you have
they're human too.
Yeah, it's weird. What a concept.
Yeah, I remember going back and like trying to find her page. And so I asked the bride for her contact information because I had a bride that needed hair and I don't do hair. You do not want me doing your hair. She at the time was doing both hair and makeup. And I remember finding her page after she sent it and she was charging $25 a person. And I would think I was at 25 or 50 at that time. And so you just do what you have to do.
Yeah, to build the portfolio.
So did you look at it and be like, I thought it would be more? Or
I mean, I thought she was an actual, like, you know, bridal hair and makeup artist. And I felt like I wasn't, even though that's what I was doing. I just kind of like threw myself in there. So I just expected it to be like someone that was, you know, like going to be like, oh my gosh, that girl does not know what she's doing to me. And then little did I know we were thinking the same thing probably about each other.
Yeah.
So
and probably seeing my pricing and stuff, you're like, okay, like we can. Yeah.
We're in the same league.
Yeah.
So then, how'd you guys? So you did the one wedding together, unbeknownst to either of you. How did this happen?
Well, I reached out to her for hair for my one bride, and it was, I think, like a 5 a.m. bride.
It was.
This wedding that we had met at was in Dallas, downtown Dallas. And then when we spoke, we found out we lived less than 5 or 10 minutes away from each other.
Perfect.
In Fort Worth. So from there, we just started referring. Yeah.
We would be like, oh, I know a makeup artist. Oh, I know a hair artist. And then I really didn't enjoy makeup. So then I was like, you know what? You're a makeup artist. I'm a hair artist. Here you go.
Yeah.
Like, let's team up.
Look at that. We got roles.
Yep. And then it's really funny because that appointment at your house at 5 a.m. I was so nervous for. I was so nervous for that. But it was great.
And going back, that's where we started our business. Was I had a studio in an extra bedroom in my house. And so we would just do all of our, it's a little 10 by 10 box and we made it work.
It worked for a while.
Yeah. That was my makeup room where I did my own makeup and I had all my shoes and everything. And so brides came in and sat in a director's chair in front of all my shoes and got their hair and makeup done.
And it worked.
It did work. It totally did. Like, again, you're telling this. I told you, like, my wife did makeup. Like, we had women just come sit at our kitchen table.
Yeah.
In our little house we were renting.
You have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you made it from your extra bedroom, your shoe room, to what?
Well, another small room with no windows. And
nothing like a complete absence of natural light.
Right.
Really so we just like started referring, and then we were like, well, let's start offering our services together. So people only have to book once, but we still had our own contracts. And then in 2022, we collapsed together. We still had our own business names, but we had one contract. She was makeup and hair by Amber Laird, and I was blend by Tess. And so our contract just had both of those on there. And then towards the end of 22, going into 23, we were like, wow, people really like us. We should.
And we also collabed on a TikTok. That's like when it was real big with COVID and everything. And I was like, hey, we should share a TikTok. Like, that'd be cool. She's like, yeah, totally cool. What do we name it? We bounced a couple ideas off.
That's another story.
2 Girls, 1 Brush stuck. And so we had this name and people associated us together
with our TikTok.
And so then we were like, you know what? Let's just do it together, jump in together. What do we call it? And I'm like, well, people really like this TikTok name.
Yeah.
And so then we were like, let's add beauty on the end. So it's 2 Girls, 1 Brush Beauty. And now we have 20 plus girls.
27 of us.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
You have a staff of 27?
We started.
Damn,
we started just hiring part-time assistants, and then we slowly built up, and now we have full-time artists, social media manager, assistants, manager. We have everything now. So
That's in 4 years?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
That's
crazy growth.
insane.
We didn't
Very,
mean
very
to do
lucky.
this.
Yeah, it was a total accident.
It was an accident.
It's all happened organically, which I think has worked in our favor for the most part, because like we didn't have expectations. We were just doing something we enjoyed.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh well, this is kind of working. Like, let's go a little bit further and a little bit further. And now here we are.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So even better than to lead into this, because you brought it up, I think you kind of hinted at it. You had other lives before this happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys at one point decided, you said it was a side gig in a sense, just a little extra money here and there. And it became a full-time thing.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the people that said that's a stupid idea.
Amber has a lot of those.
She hides it poorly.
Yeah. So scariest thing of my life. I'm a mom. I have a 4-year-old now and a 9-year-old. He just turned 9. And I'm a single mom. My son's father passed away, and my daughter's dad, we co-parent. But that's a lot of weight. Like that's a lot as a single parent. Like you're like, okay. So that's probably what was scary about the jump is like I have others. It's not just me.
Right.
So I asked everybody. For some reason, I do that for validation. I ask everybody their opinion, and then I do the opposite. It's just a trait I have. So I asked a lot of people. They're like, yeah, you're pretty good at it. Like, but don't do the job. That's health insurance. Keep your job. Keep your job. And then I'm calling off all the time. I'm gone all the time because I'm gone Monday through Friday. And then I have this on the weekends. I was like, I don't want to be that mom. Like I'm a single, like they need me, like, So that's whenever a couple people told me, no, because of your health insurance, or like people only get married once a year. It's not sustainable. It's a once in a lifetime thing. And yeah, I just didn't go to work the next day, and I put all my all into this. So like our social media, that's a big my doing. I mean, I built our website, like all this spare time I had, I put it into the business, and it's paid off times 10. So it was kind of nice to, I hope people, and also from my hometown, I had a lot of people doubt me. So I always love on our website, you can see like the town that they're looking from. And if it's my hometown in Pennsylvania, I'm like, hi, BCG.
That's awesome. It's funny you say that. I ask everybody, and then, I do the opposite. I really think within the last couple of days just posted something about that. Let me see here real quick. Where'd it go? If you want to make the wrong decision, ask everyone.
Yes. Yes.
I have to force her to do things.
Yes. Because like I am I've had a chaotic life. So like whenever I feel safe, I like that. I don't want to take the jump or the risk. I've always had risk. So like now that I'm safe, like I don't want to jump again. But she helps pull that out of me, because in every entrepreneurship like lesson or like podcast that I've listened to, all of them, they're risk takers. They say, take the risk. No one believed in me, but I took the risk, and that's what we're doing. And it's,
how much more fun? I mean, this is an obvious question. How much more fun is it to take a risk doing something that you enjoy doing?
Well,
it's scary.
Yeah. Especially when it costs money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really have anybody that doubted me or told me no, but like I do that to myself.
You're one of them.
Yeah. So I remember sitting in a conference room in 2020 in January. I was just right before COVID. We were at a meeting for work, and we were all going around and sharing some goals. And I remember saying, which was kind of abnormal to be at a child welfare meeting and say, well, my goal is to build my makeup business. But in my head, I was like, well, I might just get like a couple clients a year, make a couple $100. And so I had that mindset. And now, like just in the last couple of years, I think I do have the growth mindset, and I am willing to take those risks. And so I just bring her along.
Yeah.
It's gotten
easier.
I say, I have an idea. And she's like, oh no, I'm scared. And I'm like, well, what if we did this? And she's like, yeah, in 2027.
Yeah.
So the building was supposed to be in 2026 or 2027. And here we are.
So, perfect. Thank you for the segue. So again, we went from a small makeup or shoe room to a windowless room to
several windowless rooms.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we're like, was it like salon suites kind of thing? Like
Yeah, and
you paid less, so you got the interior room?
Yeah.
Well, our first one was shared with a tanning artist
Mm-hmm.
who happened to have 2 different spaces in this one space
Okay.
and was just looking for someone. And I think we saw it. I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, you did.
And so I reached out to her and we ended up moving in. And it was on the 3rd floor of a building with no elevator from the 2nd to 3rd floor.
Odd.
No windows
have
in our
pits.
space.
Yeah.
And it just ended up not being a good time.
Yeah.
So we were there a week. Then we went. we went to a windowless room and
In a
then
salon suite.
in a salon suite, and then we went to another salon suite because they had great grand opening deals, and we had 2 windows in
Here we
that
go.
one. And
Moving
then
on up.
We grew out of that in 6 months.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
and then we grew out of that one.
So
in
we
6
moved down the
months.
hall to a bigger one.
Christ.
Yeah,
So
You
this is our
should've
5th place.
seen us
5th
on
place
prom.
in 4 years.
Mhm.
Oh, on prom?
That's when I knew
Because
we needed to go
I kept
bigger.
trying to talk her into it.
Yeah,
And I would
Okay.
talk about it in our team chat, and everybody's like, yeah, let's do it. And Amber's like, in 2026, in 2027. And so then I secretly just started searching buildings in the area, taking my notes.
Mhm.
And then I found one that was perfect. And so I maybe went and looked at it and told her about it.
Yeah, well, on prom, we literally, so our room at that old suite had 4 stations. On prom, we were taking folding chairs, folding tables, like put our couch in the hallway to make more room. And I was like, okay, we do need to size up, but we had the biggest room. So there was no going up in that area. So that's when we found the building. Yeah.
So how much space do you have now?
Well, we went from 328 square feet to 1,150.
Sweet.
So
Yes.
we have 3 styling rooms. So we have 10 stations total with the ability to add more if we need them.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have an office, a break room, our own bathroom, a waiting room. So
It's gorgeous.
things we've always needed.
Like an actual freaking business.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Thank you
guys.
so much. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's pink, everything, a girl's dream.
Yeah.
Disco balls from the bathroom ceiling.
Perfect.
Love it.
You got
Yeah.
a zebra print or leopard print anywhere?
We've got some leopard, but mostly it's Barbie.
Okay.
Yeah. Pinks.
Yeah. Just
Neon.
every shade of pink you could think of. If the pink spectrum threw up, it would be our studio
It
for
would.
sure.
Yes.
So-
We have Melissa McCarthy pooping in our bathroom.
Yes.
As one would.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
Our sense of humor is dabbled throughout.
That's,
Yes.
I mean, you've got to make it your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when on your 5th one.
Right.
Yes, exactly. Because we're here for 3 years. So
Yeah.
we have a 3-year lease.
Okay.
And
Where's the new place at?
35 in Golden Triangle.
Okay.
So
Right. Man, that place is exploding.
Mhm. And we've always been in the Alliance area. We were
Uh-huh.
at Tahoma Ridge off of Heritage Trace before that. So we're only just one exit up from where we were.
Sweet.
it's close for us.
Yeah, we both live in that area. So
So is it safe to say that you don't have people telling you that was a dumb idea anymore?
No.
everybody's amazed.
No, yeah, everyone does. And they're just like, I don't believe it. Sometimes personally, I'm
Mhm.
like, wait, I'm going to my studio and gonna see my artists and my company. And it's just like weird.
Mhm.
And then my son will be like, Mom, like whenever he sees me stressed, are you gonna get fired? And I'm like, I can't fire myself.
I mean, it's so true. Like I told you guys, I've been doing this for over a decade, and it took me a while. And in all reality, it would not surprise me if you guys have been through the same thing with, what'd you say, 22 people on staff?
Well, with us, it's 27.
Okay, so there's been points where I imagine that you've got people that you're like,
Oh, yeah.
and then when it finally came time, when you finally like let them go, you're like, I should have done that months ago, kind of thing.
Yes.
So I mean,
But I have a bleeding heart.
I know. Well, I didn't know that, but like, same. Like, firing people sucks.
It does.
It does. But like, off of your story, I've really started to own that. Like, hey, if you're gonna work with me, I'm the boss.
Mhm.
Here's how we do things.
Mhm.
And just putting up with, to use, current vernacular, giving a lot less grace when it comes to the thing I put my name on.
Mhm.
But to your thing, like where your son's like, you're gonna get fired. I let a few more people go than usual in probably the past 12 months, and mine has to be the same one. After a previous one left, she's like, "Are you gonna lose your job?" Nah, bro. good. Dad's gonna be all right. So
Well,
that's good.
That
And
was a huge
very-
stepping stone for us
Yes.
to take that leadership role and to be
Mhm.
comfortable having those uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the top 3 difficulties I've had as a business owner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would just let things go. We don't want to confront them.
Mhm.
We don't want to make people upset.
Yeah.
This conversation's gonna be uncomfortable.
Yeah. But then we really had to realize that we have a brand to stand behind. And if you don't represent our brand,
Yeah.
then you have to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
it's gotten a lot better. A
Yeah.
lot better. I
We've-
don't like doing it still,
Yeah.
but it's gotten better.
I mean, and it's creeping around. It's one of the, it's a weird muscle memory kind of thing where like,
Mhm.
yeah, the first 2, 3, 4, 5, like firing people. I mean, even to the however many you let go, it sucks ass.
It
Mhm.
does.
But like from a manager, it gets easier in a sense. But yeah, that like,
Yeah.
I still remember the first person I ever fired, and I hated it. I hated it from beginning to end. I put the
Mhm.
conversation like, I'd ask the person multiple, hey, can we have a talk? Can we have a chat? And then obviously like they kind of know what's up. It's like, oh, I gotta get my hair done, or I gotta go pick up so and so, or whatever. Like,
yeah.
And they
like
avoid
it's
it, yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It's fine. Whenever you're ready, like.
Yeah. I mean, I think is a really fine line between making our team comfortable and taking care of them, but also not getting walked over.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think we finally have towed that line
Yeah.
appropriately. And so they know that, our girls, they're contractors, but they know like what we expect if they're working on our team.
Yeah.
And they know when we're serious about stuff, but they know that they can still have fun with us and come to us if they need something.
This is a good question. Well, I think it is. I'm going to ask it. I don't think that's one thing. I don't think just from the employee-employer standpoint that how much a good employer like truly cares.
Oh,
Like
too much. Yeah.
Fact.
but
But like, what do you guys do for your employee? Because every industry is different. Things like that. Every managerial hierarchy thing is different. Like, what do you guys do for your employees to show that you care?
quite a bunch of different things.
Yeah. Well, I think support is huge.
Yeah.
All of our girls know that we are there for them on a personal level. And there
Mhm.
are girls on our team that we have helped with things, whether it be, moral support or financially or whatever. They know that we actually care about them and their families as people, and they're not just here to do the job. But we also have incentives. So,
and we always repost their videos. We share their work. Oh, and that's another thing in bridal world. There's a lot of teams like us. We're 2Girls1Brush Beauty team. That's all you see on Instagram is 2Girls1Brush Beauty did this. We make sure to go that extra level and say like, no, Jasmine and Micaiah did this hair for 2Girls1Brush Beauty. We try to go that extra mile because it sucks doing work and not getting the credit for it, and we advertise them weekly.
we have a newsletter that we put out to our girls every month, and somebody gets hair of the month, makeup of the month, and team member of the month. They get gift cards for those. Let's see. Our photo shoots are always a huge deal, and they can use those photos for their own personal branding, even though we provide the shoot, because we want them to be able to use those. They're cute.
Yeah,
they're cute pictures.
They can rent out our studio for their personal clients
at a very low rate.
Yeah.
So we want them to be able to build their business too, not just for us.
Yeah.
We offer private education classes
for free
for our team.
Yeah. Yes. And then we do a big party every year. So last year it was a huge Christmas party where there were tons of gifts and
like nice gifts too.
Yeah. And so this next year,
I'll make sure everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Nice gift.
Yeah. And this next year we're taking them to Broken Bow.
Oh,
for
sweet.
A team retreat at a huge cabin with fire pit and hot tub and all the things.
That's awesome.
So it's going to be fun.
Again, just the thought that spurred this was, like you said, like I don't, firing people sucks. And I don't think I shouldn't say this for every employee out there. I don't think some employees truly understand like the heart that it takes
it ruins my day.
It does. It does. Like the heart that it takes, and all the stuff that even that we intend to do for to bring them up and to support them and things like that. And you're like, man, I hope they get it that was Amber and Tess. That wasn't just something we're doing to be all corporate-y. Like I did this because I care, because I like you, because I want you to learn and grow and just be an awesome person, as opposed to I wonder if they think I'm just trying to pay him off or something like that.
Yeah. We love our girls. We really do. they believe in us. We believe in them. We wouldn't be where we are without them at all. And I give them full credit of that. We just love our team.
Yeah. And we've just worked really hard to create a culture where they care about each other too. And so that didn't happen in the beginning. Because
building a culture is fucking hard.
Yeah. And so we have finally gotten there where everyone does know each other and they're friends and they talk outside of the chat and they see each other outside of work and we do things together. We go to the movies, we go to eat. So that's really cool to us that we were able to build that. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is so cool. So if someone wanted the services of 2Girls1Brush, whether it be you or any of the 22 other awesome people that work for you.
Yes.
It sounds like you're quite active on social media.
Very active on social.
It sounds like damn near everywhere in DFW.
Yeah.
Like if someone's watching this goes, crap, I got a wedding in January because you guys are booked through October.
Not Fridays and Sundays or weekdays.
Okay.
Saturdays are booked. Other days are not.
Fair.
Yes. We have, you can reach out to us on any social media platform. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have TikTok. Or you can go to our website, www.2girls1brushbeauty.com. The 2 and the 1 are numbers, and fill out a bridal inquiry form or an appointment form. We can get you in.
Now, you said bridal a whole lot. You mentioned you do proms.
Mm-hmm. Oh, everything. Proms, photo shoots. We just did Patricia Arquette.
No way.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And Rosanna, her sister, as well.
Yeah.
No way. So it doesn't have to be an event if someone just wants their makeup done.
Right.
Yep.
Perfect. Or their hair.
And we do branding too. We work with several pretty large brands to do their website, hair, makeup models and stuff.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah. But on Instagram and TikTok, you can find us at 2Girls1Brush Beauty. On Instagram, 2Girls1Brush Beauty. On TikTok, 2Girls1Brush. No beauty.
There'll be beauty in the end product.
If you search it, we come right up.
Yeah. Google us in Fort Worth. If you Google makeup artists in Fort Worth, we're the first one to come up.
As you should be, it sounds like. That's awesome. Girls, I really appreciate you guys coming. This was fantastic.
No,
Thanks
so very much. This is so cool. So, guys, like they said, 2Girls1Brush, maybe beauty, maybe not, but either way, it'll come up. Like, share, follow. And I tell you, I love interviewing people with stories like this who you created it out of nothing. You absolutely did. Because it's the tagline of the thing. It's basically the tagline of the life of the entrepreneur. You will learn more by accident than elsewhere by design.
Whew. Yeah.
I appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you on the next one. See you guys.
Bye.